Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The hand that is on the left side of the body. Jab with your left. The piece of ground in the outfield on the catcher's left. The batter flied out to left. Those who support varying degrees of social or political or economic change designed to promote the public welfare. Not used up. Leftover meatloaf. Intended for the left hand. I rarely lose a left-hand glove. A turn toward the side of the body that is on the north when the person is facing east. Take a left at the corner. Being or located on or directed toward the side of the body to the west when facing north. My left hand. Location near or direction toward the left side, i.e. the side to the north when a person or object faces east. She stood on the left. Of or belonging to the political or intellectual left. Toward or on the left, also used figuratively. He looked right and left. The hand that is on the left side of the body. The piece of ground in the outfield on the catcher's left. The fielding position of the player on a baseball team who is expected to field balls in the left third of the outfield, looking from home plate. The piece of ground in the outfield on the catcher's left. The fielding position of the player on a baseball team who is expected to field balls in the left third of the outfield, looking from home plate. Those who support varying degrees of social or political or economic change designed to promote the public welfare. Not used up. She had a little money left over, so she went to a movie. A small part or portion that remains after the main part no longer exists. Not used up. Leftover meatloaf. Beyond or deviating from the usual or expected. Had an odd name. Of the remaining member of a pair. An odd glove. Not divisible by 2. Not used up. Some odd dollars left. An indefinite quantity more than that specified. Invited 30-odd guests. Not easily explained. It is odd that his name is never mentioned. Not used up. Saved the remaining sandwiches for supper. Of financial resources, not spent. Unexpended funds. Not used up. Unexpended provisions. Intended for the left hand. I rarely lose a left-hand glove. Located on or directed toward the left. A car with left-hand drive. Not used up completely. An unexhausted well. Of marriages. Of a marriage between one of royal or noble birth and one of lower rank. Valid but with the understanding that the rank of the inferior remains unchanged and offspring do not succeed to titles or property of the superior. Rotating to the left. Lacking physical movement skills, especially with the hands. Ironically ambiguous. A left-handed compliment. Of marriages, illicit or informal. In colonial America, left-handed marriages between Frenchmen and Indians were frequent. Using or intended for the left hand. Left-handed golfers need left-handed clubs. The left side of a ship or aircraft to someone who is aboard and facing the bow or nose. Located on the left side of a ship or aircraft. Computer science, computer circuit consisting of the hardware and associated circuitry that links one device with another, especially a computer and a hard disk drive or other peripherals. Sweet dark red dessert wine originally from Portugal. The left side of a ship or aircraft to someone who is aboard and facing the bow or nose. Located on the left side of a ship or aircraft. An opening, in a wall or ship or armored vehicle, for firing through. A place, seaport or airport, where people and merchandise can enter or leave a country. Bring to port. The captain ported the ship at night. Carry, bear, convey, or bring. The small canoe could be ported easily. Carry or hold with both hands diagonally across the body, especially of weapons. Port a rifle. Drink port. We were porting all in the club after dinner. Land at or reach a port. The ship finally ported. Modify, software, for use on a different machine or platform. Put or turn on the left side of a ship. Port the helm. Turn or go to the port or left side of a ship. The big ship was slowly porting. Not far distant in time or space or degree or circumstances. Near in time or place or relationship. The end draws nigh. Of actions or states, slightly short of or not quite accomplished, all but. Talked for nigh on to 2 hours. Being on the left side. The near or nigh horse is the one on the left. With or in a close or intimate relationship. My sisters and brothers are near and dear. Not far distant in time or space or degree or circumstances. Near neighbors. Near in time or place or relationship. As the wedding day drew near. Move towards. They are drawing near. Of actions or states, slightly short of or not quite accomplished, all but. He nearly fainted. Being on the left side. The near or nigh horse is the one on the left. Very close in resemblance. A near likeness. Giving or spending with reluctance. Very close, or near, with his money. Closely resembling the genuine article. Near beer. Farthest to the left. The leftmost non-zero digit. Radical or extremely liberal. Believing in or supporting tenets of the political left. Believing in or supporting tenets of the political left. Tending toward the political left. A person who belongs to the political left. Believing in or supporting tenets of the political left. Given or giving freely. A liberal backer of the arts. A person who favors a political philosophy of progress and reform and the protection of civil liberties. Showing or characterized by broad-mindedness. A liberal newspaper. Not literal. A person who favors an economic theory of laissez-faire and self-regulating markets. Having political or social views favoring reform and progress. Tolerant of change, not bound by authoritarianism, orthodoxy, or tradition. Advocating or following the socialist principles. Socialistic government. Advocating or following the socialist principles. Socialistic government. A political advocate of socialism. The prehensile extremity of the superior limb. He had the hands of a surgeon. A hired laborer on a farm or ranch. The hired hand fixed the railing. Place into the hands or custody of. Hand me the spoon, please. Something written by hand. She recognized his handwriting. A card player in a game of bridge. We need a fourth hand for bridge. The cards held in a card game by a given player at any given time. I didn't hold a good hand all evening. Physical assistance. Give me a hand with the chores. Ability. He wanted to try his hand at singing. A member of the crew of a ship. All hands on deck. A position given by its location to the side of an object. Objections were voiced on every hand. A rotating pointer on the face of a timepiece. The big hand counts the minutes. A round of applause to signify approval. Give the little lady a great big hand. A unit of length equal to 4 inches, used in measuring horses. The horse stood 20 hands. Guide or conduct or usher somewhere. Hand the elderly lady into the taxi. One of two sides of an issue. On the one hand, but on the other hand. Terminal part of the forelimb in certain vertebrates, e.g. apes or kangaroos. The kangaroo's forearms seem undeveloped, but the powerful 5-fingered hands are skilled at feinting and clouding. The prehensile extremity of the superior limb. A clawed foot of an animal, especially a quadruped. Scrape with the paws. The bear pawed the door. Touch clumsily. The man tried to paw her. The prehensile extremity of the superior limb. He extended his mitt. The handwear used by fielders in playing baseball. The prehensile extremity of the superior limb. A bundle of myelinated nerve fibers following a path through the brain. A brief treatise on a subject of interest, published in the form of a booklet. An extended area of land. A system of body parts that together serve some particular purpose.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.